Judge My Accent, a place on Reddit where English learners can get their accent judged.
Wow. So who's my next victim?
I'm just kidding. I'm here to help you and judge your accent so that you can improve your accent and speak more like a native English speaker with an American accent. Let's go. All right, so in this episode of Judge My Accent, we are looking on the subreddit Judge My Accent, and I'm going to be answering the questions that these people ask on the subreddit. So I'm going to do this really quickly, and we're going to give some feedback. I'm going to do 2 of them in this episode, and then we will do another episode right away. So,
Hi everyone. So this is my 100th time recording this because I keep messing up. But anyways, I want to know where people think I'm from or what does my accent sound like. I have tried AI, but it's not that accurate. So I want the judgment from you guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you.
I'm going to let it play again.
Hi everyone. So this is my 100th time recording this because I keep messing up. But anyways, I want to know where people think I'm from or what does my accent sound like. I have tried AI, but it's not that accurate. So I want the judgment from you guys. Let me know what you think. Thank you.
Okay, so this one's really hard because I can tell that she's been working on her accent enough not to have a stereotypical accent. You know, like for example, if someone speaks Spanish as a first language, let's say, like there's things that you can tell right away, but if they've reduced their foreign accent to, get rid of the stereotypical sounds, it's hard to tell. So if you're watching this, guess where you think her accent is from. I will share with you some, I guess, mistakes or things that I heard that was like, that makes her sound like not like she doesn't sound like a native speaker, or there's things that give it away, that give hints that English is not her first language. Um, First of all, she said this was my 100th time. It's my 100th time. Okay. I feel like there should have been a TH. Another thing she said is, I'd like to know, just gonna write this down really quick. Where, or she's like, I'd like to know where you think, where does my accent from? I think she said. Is that what she said? Where does my accent? Let's listen to that again.
Hi everyone. So this is my 100th time recording this because I keep messing up. But anyways, I want to know where people think I'm from or what does my accent sound like.
What does my accent sound like?
So this is my time recording this because I
Okay. Does my accent? They said what? Oh my gosh. Anyways, I'm just gonna say that. I'd like to know, what does my accent? Oh, where does my accent? You know what? I'm not good at this.
time recording this because I keep messing up. But anyways, I want to know where people think I'm from or what does my accent sound like.
I'd like to know, what does my accent sound like? I'd like to know. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it took a while. She said, I'd like to know, what does my accent sound like? Okay, it's what my accent sounds like. I'd like to know what my accent sounds like. Okay. So I'd like to know what my accent sounds like. But if it was a question, you could say, what does my accent sound like? I feel like this happens a lot with English learners. I hear this a lot with French speakers as well, where they'll switch it. They'll say, the question way of saying it as a statement. I'm not going to lie, sometimes I do make that mistake myself, but I catch myself. I think it's because I hear native speaker or English learners a lot. So if you wanted to ask it as a question, you can say, "What does my accent sound like?" Okay? So that's the question. What does my accent sound like? What does my accent sound like? If you're making it as a part of a statement, I don't know what my accent sounds like, or I'd like to know what my accent sounds like. Does anyone have any guesses of where you think she's from? If you're live, I really want to hear. Um, mm, okay, I will answer the other questions later, right after this. Um, like I said, her accent, you can tell she's been working on it a lot. If I had to guess, and I'm actually gonna see if she actually responds in the comments, my intuition, because I'm really guessing at this point because it's not very strong. I think I'm guessing her first language might be Greek. Does she answer? Uh, oh, people are guessing Arabic. Does she ever answer? Oh, it's South Asia. She's very good. She's very good. All right, so that was the end of this specific review, and we're going to do another Judge My Accent really soon. And of course, if you want to learn how to get more more accelerated results in your accent reduction journey, I have a free guide, Comment Top Tips, and I will share with you how to get my free guide so that you can make lasting and permanent changes in your accent without wasting time. If you're watching this as a replay, there should be a video popping up right here, and you can check out the other video that I have. Anyways, take care and bye-bye.